But our sources confirmed this morning that it is, in fact, young Mazi.
Atlanta police homicide detectives were here at the scene looking around. They were looking here at this memorial that friends left earlier this afternoon. I'm told that officers at a nearby substation heard the shots last night.
Shot up again about 3 more times. I've been shot 10 times.
At first, I ain't believe this shit really happened, because I really just in shock. It shocked me.
It was a Sunday in Atlanta, August 6, 2017. By all appearances, young Mazi was living the life he always did, loud, fast, and in full view of the internet. He'd been on Instagram throughout the day, flashing money, sharing laughs with his young daughter. And showing off his signature white Mercedes-Benz. From the mall to a quick food run to dropping her off, he streamed it all like nothing in the world could touch him.
Oh, flag.
Late that afternoon, he stopped at a gas station in his zone, laughing with a friend on live, but his tone shifted when someone off camera walked too close. Mazi turned, tense but grinning. "Don't walk up on me unless I can see your hands," he warned. "I swear to God, I'll bow.
What we doing? Fucking spending that type of money? Okay? Yeah, everybody when you walk up on me, put your hands in the air. Put your hands in the air when you walk up on me. I swear to God, I'll bow.
It was more than just bravado. Mazi had survived over a dozen shootings. He knew better than anyone how quickly a smile could turn into blood on the pavement. That evening, he headed to Urban Pie, a pizza shop in the Kirkwood neighborhood. It was a familiar spot, tucked into a quiet strip near Hosey Williams Drive. Mazi had been here before. He probably didn't think twice. What he didn't know was that someone had been watching. At 8:55 p.m., just as Mazi exited the restaurant with his order, he walked back towards his parked Benz. Less than 200 feet away sat the Zone 6 Atlanta Police Precinct. Officers were inside. Everything should have been safe, but that didn't matter. A gunman stepped out from the shadows and opened fire.
At the intersection of Oakview Road and Hosea Williams Drive, a little before 9 p.m., the victim was found with multiple gunshot wounds, and police believe he was targeted.
Witnesses said the shots rang out fast and heavy. Police heard them and rushed outside, but by the time they reached the sidewalk, Mazi was already on the ground. Young Mazi was lying on the pavement, shot multiple times in the chest. His food was still nearby. His car door hadn't even opened. Witnesses said a man had walked up calmly and started firing. No argument, no warning. It was clean, surgical, a targeted hit.
From what we are told, the shooting happened at the pizza restaurant right behind me, located at the intersection of Oakview Road and Hosea Williams around 9 p.m. The victim was found with multiple gunshot wounds, and police believe he was targeted.
The shooter was described as a black male with dreadlocks pulled back. Wearing a white t-shirt, he fled west on foot. In a city with eyes on every corner, no one saw where he went. Officers performed CPR until medics arrived, but Mazi was already gone.
The pizza shop is just steps away from APD Zone 6, where Lieutenant Vasquez says officers on duty heard the shots and ran out to investigate.
At that point in time, they tried to render aid, but he was deceased on scene.
Young Mazi was laid to rest at Forest Lawn Cemetery in Atlanta. Family, friends, and a tight circle from the city's rap scene gathered to pay their respects.
I came late to the but yeah, I helped, I put some dirt on his grave, put it like that. I helped bury him.
There weren't camera crews or press releases, just silence, sorrow, and the weight of another loss.
But you never seen, you don't never, when Mazi, I just kind of just smoked weed and drunk lean and kind of blacked out into the day of the and that's when you see everything in your face, so that's when you really be knowing, damn.
Though the funeral itself was low-key, a different kind of memorial began to form just steps from where he was hit. The people who had just seen him, laughed with him, and made plans with him were left trying to make sense of it. BMG Sonny was with Mazi the night before he passed away. In an interview, Sonny recalled how they went shopping together and hung out downtown.
I was with him the night before he
You were?
Yeah, I was with him the night before I died. I had just got off for a house arrest. I don't never hang with, I don't never me and him got the type of relationship. I don't gotta talk to him, or I don't gotta be around him to know his love, or you know what I'm saying? I can go 2-3 weeks without me and him even talking, but we see each other, we just buddy, this my buddy. So we just drink lean and do whatever we wanna do. We go shopping and just up paper or like whatever we do.
When Sonny got the call the next day, he couldn't believe it.
Mazi just got shot. This shit sounds so crazy to even say this, but I didn't got so many calls about him getting shot. Like, I never thought he would. That shit sound crazy. Like, when I got the call, like, man, he might get shot. Like, where the hell he at, man? Like, and they were like, man, he dead. I like, he dead. He like, man, he dead. I like, how you know he dead? He like, man, he right in front of me right now.
King, another close friend, said the news blindsided him.
At first, I ain't believe this shit really happened until, I saw the shit on the news or whatever. Because I really just in shock. It shocked me.
To King, Mazi was more than a rapper.
Shit, just felt he was a good dude. He was a good nigga. He was a leader too, you hear me? And he had his own, he wanted to do what he wanted to do. And that was he wanted to succeed, he wanted to, you hear me? That's what I was fucking with.
He was someone trying to lead and provide.
Mazi was a wonderful, a wonderful dude, a wonderful person, he just wanted the best for his family and, to feed his children, his kids and shit.
JoJo Sarur, a celebrity stylist and close friend, remembered how Mazi looked out for her in a world where most men didn't.
Mazi was like the type of guy that I would always, if I was in any type of trouble, if anybody ever bothered me, if anything ever happened, like that's the one person that I would call, and Mazi would always show up, like no matter the time, the day. He's literally one of the realest people I've ever met, and I miss him.
She saw him just hours before he passed away at the mall with his daughter.
I actually saw Mazi like an hour before he died.
Oh, you were in Atlanta?
Yeah. I was in Atlanta. I was with Mr. Ruggs. We were in Insta Blue, and Mazi was with his daughter in the mall, and then he came by Insta Blue. I saw him for like a good 20 minutes, and he said, me and Mr. Ruggs and all of us, we were gonna go to the club. And Mazi hates clubs, so he was like, no, I'm gonna go downtown.
BMG Sonny was with Mazi the night before he passed away. In an interview, Sonny recalled how they went shopping together and hung out downtown. Among those who spoke out publicly was Draka Gates, wife of rapper Kevin Gates. She had known Mazi personally and shared her grief in a heartfelt Instagram post. He dealt with a lot of pain, a lot of heartache. He was suffering. I know one thing is for sure, and that he is finally happy. He's where he wants to be. He's finally at peace. May Allah forgive him for the bad and reward him for the good he's done. Young Thug kept it simple with the rest in peace, Mazi. Travis Scott said, rest easy, my brother, Young Mazi. For those who loved him on and off the mic, this wasn't about headlines or history. This is about Jabril, a father, a friend, a fighter.
His family, his close friends, everyone online is saying, it's sad that this has happened to him. And we're still waiting to get confirmation from APD, so we'll see how everything ties together as they continue to investigate.
To the world, he was Young Mazi, the Atlanta rapper who bragged about being shot and survived enough bullets to make it sound like a punchline. His music, raw and unfiltered, told stories of pain, pride, and paranoia. He wasn't known for chart-topping hits, but for energy, for honesty, for recklessness. His catalog included songs like Take My Life.
Hold up, I got shot in my head, niggas, that night.
Tracks that blurred the lines between prophecy and performance.
Was it worth it? I like that record because it just tells the streets story. Like, was it worth it to run off with my money, or was it worth it to tell on my partner? Make your decision in your life. Yeah, was it worth it? Because a lot of things end up with murder when you do the wrong thing. You did what I'm saying, it's the street way.
More than anything, Mazi was known for his friendship with Kevin Gates.
Kevin Gates, my brother, we are BWA.
The two were tight, publicly and privately. They recorded together, moved together, and shared a brotherhood rooted in both music and struggle. Mazi often referred to Gates as family.
Me and Kevin Gates, we like real brothers. We've known each other for so long. We've been side by side. When he was pushing his music, I was pushing my music. Yeah, when he was handing out his mixtape, we go in the street to hand them out ourselves. And he came, I brought him to Atlanta. I'm handing out his mixtape. People asking for mine. I didn't even have mine in my hand. But anybody that I'm around, I mess with them 100%. So I want my brother to shine as much as I want myself to shine.
He was also fiercely independent, especially after Kevin Gates went to prison. In interviews, Mazi said he preferred not to roll with the crew. He didn't like checking in with anyone.
I don't really like a lot of people around me. We move really kind of real small group of people because I don't trust everybody. I don't like being around everybody. All I need is me, my brother Matt, or my brother Riyadh, my cousin, Cinematic Man, that you keep the camera. You dig? Not really.
He wore what he wanted, drove what he wanted, and didn't care who had a problem with it.
Look at me, man. I don't look like these ugly ass rappers. All these ugly ass rappers out here, man. Come on. Yeah, that's what set me apart.
His style was bold, chains, designer clothes, a white Benz he drove throughout his own neighborhood like a parade float. He was cocky, unapologetic, and unpredictable. But there was pain too. Mazi lost his sister when he was just 13. Her passing haunted him. In one post he wrote, "Happy birthday to my sister. I love and miss you. I can't wait to see you in the afterlife. I swear, Allah, please stop keeping me here." He was open about his trauma, how it shaped him into the man he had become, his worldview, and his sense of time. He often said he didn't expect to live long, that his life was already borrowed.
It hurts. It burns a little bit. But after a while, I got used to them because I was the type of person that inflicted pain on myself because I like pain. So I can get through. I feel like it makes you strong, and I feel like I'm a very strong person. But getting shot is definitely something you don't want to do.
In the mid-2010s, young Mazi faced one of the most serious legal threats of his life, a rack of charges that could have landed him behind bars for up to 20 years. The case was fierce. Mazi was accused of possession of dope, unlawful possession of a firearm as a felon, possession of a knife during an attempted felony, and receiving stolen property, the works. Prosecutors were coming after him hard, and at one point, he was staring down 2 decades in prison. But Mazi didn't go quietly. According to a sit-down interview with DJ Smalls, he beat the charges, surprising everyone, including himself, and walked out free with probation.
So I'm definitely with that. I'm drug-free, and I'm happy I just beat a case. Yeah, they tried to put me away for 20 years. I beat that. Aggravated assault, felon with firearms. I just beat all that. You know, it costs a lot, but I beat it, so I'm happy about that.
In the days after young Mazi was hit, while part of the city mourned, others speculated that it wasn't just jury and tweets. Mazi had made real enemies, multiple people in Atlanta claiming he was finessing, scamming, stealing, running off with money and dope. Young Mazi had tangled with established names in Atlanta's rap scene, including Young Dro. The tension simmered quietly until a video surfaced on World Star Hip Hop. In it, Mazi stares directly into the camera and challenges Dro.
Bro, I'ma see you, homeboy. On your little rose gold rims, old broke ass nigga. Mazi gonna come see you.
According to background chatter, this beef stemmed from alleged chain or watch snatching, and Mazi even accused Dro of orchestrating a video stunt, sending goons to confront him at the same gas station where Cat Stacks was filming.
You was with my homies last time, and I thought you were with him. That's the only reason you gotta pass my. When I figured out you ain't with my homies, bro, it's over.
DJ Burn One didn't mince words when it came to Mazi's street lifestyle. Mazi's story should serve as a cautionary tale to all young finessers. Karma is real. There were no official suspects, but many people had their theories. And one name came up more than most, Day Day. In tweets that have since been deleted, Day Day wrote, "I told y'all before, stop asking me about Mazi. I could care less about him. Me and him had real street issues." He didn't stop there. In another tweet, he added, "Nobody got S on me. I ain't been charged with no MFing thing. My hands are like OJ. They clean but dirty." And finally, the facts remain he's not here anymore. He got dealt with for all that stuff he did. His crew or his people know what's up. Day Day never outright confessed to anything, but he made no effort to hide his feelings. And that wasn't the only theory. Internet personality Cat Stacks tweeted cryptically that she was told the setup came from within. Stacks and Mazi had a tumultuous relationship in the past. So many took her words with a grain of salt. Others thought it had nothing to do with rap. They said Mazi had burned bridges in the streets, moved through dangerous circles, and acted untouchable. In a candid interview, Atlanta rapper Wildlife Hunted recalled a moment that perfectly captured young Mazi's complex code of street loyalty, even when bending the rules. It started innocently enough. Mazi wanted a new tattoo and asked Wildlife to bring someone by his loft in Buckhead. Wildlife delivered, calling up a tattoo artist he barely knew, but trusted just enough to bring to Mazi's home. The session seemed to go smoothly, but soon after began blowing up Wildlife's phone, demanding to speak to the artist. When they handed over the phone, the artist dug down in his seat, clearly shaken. Moments later, Mazi asked for their location and showed up fast. That's when things got wild.
Double back. As we going into the apartment, the tattoo artist double back because he left his tattoo equipment inside the car. So we like, all right, bet, go handle that. As he's going back down the steps from the apartment, he sees somebody running in his car. He sees somebody jump out the truck and run in his car. Now, the guy ran in his car, he took all of his equipment, jumped in the truck, and sped off.
According to Wildlife, Mazi confiscated the artist's tattoo gun, laptop, and gear, and refused to give it back unless the man came and explained himself face to face. But the artist never did. After fleeing the scene, abandoning his rental car in a dead-end lot, he called later saying he was skipping town. In 2015, 2016, Young Mazi launched a bold stunt that quickly became one of the most talked about moments in Atlanta underground rap history. He called it the Slap a Rapper Challenge.
Slap a Rapper Challenge, man. That's, when sometimes you get tired of people outside the mall trying to hassle you about your mixtape and can I get a donation for this and that. Hey man, if you want people to listen to your music, sometimes you gotta give it to them. You're gonna have to just take that loss. You have to put in your own money to your own craft to get to a certain place in your life. So sometimes, if you might not like a rapper, they might have played you at one point. So you just go to the studio they go at, you walk in the booth and you slap. You get what I'm saying?
In the video posted online, Mazi declared that if any rapper had a problem with him, he would find them and slap them, no questions asked.
I start that Slap a Rapper Challenge. And rapper got anything to say about me, I'm gonna come slap the shit out of you.
Other artists took notice.
Slap a Rapper Challenge. I've been slapping niggas. I just slapped about 2 days ago, you understand me? And my nigga dog video.
Hey man, word around town, Slap a Rapper Challenge going around. Don't get your ass slapped.
Hey, what it is Young Buck. I see the homeboy Young Mazi got you rap niggas out there running scared and shit with the Slap a Rapper Challenge. We with it. Slap the shit out of some of these niggas need the shit slapped out of.
Including the rapper Trouble, who some believe shot Young Mazi. Whether it was due to his street life or finessing reputation, Young Mazi had been shot multiple times before his passing.
You can feel my pain from life experiences. I've been shot over 7 times. I done been, my little brother, my sister got murdered. I got people I lost in my life, so I just want you to feel the seriousness in my voice and everything. It's not no stories. I'm not no storyteller, because some great storytellers in the business, and you'll believe that they doing what they say they doing, but they great, and I can't hate on that ever. Anybody that can make you feel like they were there with you, you do it. You're a great artist.
In interviews, he claimed to have been shot at least 10 times. The injuries weren't minor. He'd been hit in the arm, leg, chest, stomach, even his head. In a June 2016 interview with DJ Smalls, Mazi described the toll the retaliatory attacks had taken. I might walk around with $250,000 worth of jewelry. Some people don't like real dudes. He said jealousy played a role. The lifestyle, flashy and unapologetic, came with the cost.
Why does Young Mazi keep getting shot?
Man, because look at me for one. I'm a red dude. People always don't like the red dude for some reason. That's cool. I'm not hating. I'm not mad. I would be mad, honestly. If I was, like you, I would be mad. So, that, and then, I might walk around with $250,000 worth of jewelry on.
But the most infamous shooting came on December 27, 2016, just after Christmas.
An Atlanta-based rapper shot at a Buckhead Waffle House early this morning. Young Mazi says he was shot 2 times, once in the chest and once in the shoulder.
Mazi was at a Waffle House in Atlanta's Buckhead neighborhood when someone opened fire. A bullet struck him in the chest. He was rushed to the hospital and survived.
A normal Waffle House run turned into anything but. Atlanta rapper Young Mazi says he was about to order an all-star special when gunfire erupted inside the restaurant on Far and Piedmont Road.
And before I can even order my food or do anything like that, I didn't see anything coming. It was just somebody came behind me and shot me twice.
The same night, he logged on to Twitter and wrote, "God made me bulletproof."
In December, we were there after someone shot Young Mazi at this Waffle House. After this shooting, he posted this message on Twitter: "God made me bulletproof."
We have to be very cognizant and conscious of the things that we say.
The tweet went viral, and in the streets, it sparked whispers. According to Mazi, after the Waffle House shooting, he struggled with money, speech, and basic reading comprehension in the months that followed.
When I got shot in my head, I couldn't read, I couldn't write, I couldn't count money. My little brother did everything for me. I couldn't do none of that. I had to start all over and go to rehab and get everything back.
Despite it all, he didn't hide. He didn't lay low. Instead, he titled the next mixtape Physical Therapy, and he returned to recording. But with each bullet, the odds shifted, and even Mazi seemed to know it couldn't last forever. Despite public interest and pressure from fans and family, the case went cold. No arrests were made. No suspects were publicly identified. And as of today, the hit of Young Mazi remains unsolved. Rest in peace, Young Mazi.